Hi you guys, and this is my I Never video. Okay, I'll get straight into them. I was inspired by watching Laura Indiana's video of I Never, and I ended up actually doing some crazy egg and toilet paper facial. If you want to check that out, it's quite amusing. I looked quite silly, but I decided to do an I Never video of my own. It's quite a long list. I'll get through them. I might elaborate on a couple of them, but we're going to get 10 minutes. We'll see how far I go. So I did quite a lot of them on beauty-oriented things, which I think was supposedly the rules. But I strayed towards the end, so we'll see how much time it takes up. And if I've still got some time in the 10 minutes, then I might read off the other ones. Okay. I've never had a spray tan. This might change. I'd quite like a spray tan. But I'm a little bit worried that it won't look right. Like, I'm not as pale as I make out with this light and everything. I'm really not that pale. You really can't tell at all. Like, I'm really not that pale. It's the light that's bleaching me out. But, anyway. Okay. Anyway, I'm not normally as pale as this, but I like to have a tan, especially in summer. So I may end up having a spray tan this summer, though. So I wanted to get that in an I Never video sooner rather than later, in case I have one. I've never had any plastic surgery. Now, I am only young, so that's not difficult to say. And I may have plastic surgery in the future. But as of now, I have never had any kind of plastic surgery. I have never bought a matte lipstick. I think they kind of went out of fashion before I was introduced to lipstick. And then they're fashionable again now. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about matte lipstick. I feel like a complete naive person with regards to anything makeup related when I haven't got a matte lipstick. But I've never bought a matte lipstick. On that thread, I have never worn a lip liner. I have never worn a lip liner darker than the lipstick I'm wearing. Some people do. It's not for me. I've never bought my own perfume. Every perfume I've ever got has been a gift. Now I have pointed some people in the right direction because my favourite perfume is Hugo Boss Deep Red. It's what my best friend said is my smell. So I've had it since I was 16. That's my favourite perfume. I've got a lot of other ones. I might do a little haul, my collection of my perfumes, because I've got quite a few different ones. Some I like, some I don't like. One I bought, and it's not great now. I bought it when I was pregnant. I had to go and put a cardigan on because it's really cold in this room. Anyway, I never grew my hair longer than it is right now. You can't really tell because I've left it curly, but it's about there when it's straight. There when it's straight, and it's never been longer than this. I've dabbled with extensions and everything else, but I've always cut it, like bobbed it, before I've left it to grow any longer than this. So I've never had it any longer than this. I've never been to town, even during the day, without makeup, because I'm really quite vain. I've never had eyelash extensions, but again, this is definitely not something that I would rule out because I quite like the idea of it. I don't want to shell out the money for it. I've definitely worn false eyelashes, but I've never had eyelash extensions. I would quite like them. I've never dyed or bleached my eyebrows. Now, I've considered dyeing my eyebrows because my hair's quite a lot lighter than this naturally. It's like a mousy brown. Well, it's dark blonde. Probably that really, really fashionable mousy colour that there's going on at the moment. That it's not. I'm not all about it. I like something a little bit more dramatic. I've been blonde, I've been red, I've been gingery colour, I've been dark pink. But no, I don't like my natural hair colour. But I've never dyed my eyebrows, so I have to pencil them in every day, and it's quite annoying, especially if I like go on holiday. I'm considering having them tinted before I go away. On that front, I've never had my eyelashes tinted, and I really want that doing as well. Where was I? I have never worn contact lenses. Now I don't need glasses, so obviously I've not worn them for that purpose, but I've always kind of liked the idea of wearing coloured contact lenses, because I'd like to see what I look like with blue eyes. I've got brown eyes. Or like green. Anyway, I've never had contact lenses, coloured or not. I've never worn braces. I was suggested to have braces because I've got really crooked bottom teeth. See my dentist videos and you have a look. I've got really crooked bottom teeth, The top ones are nice and neat. But my bottom ones are really crooked, so I've never had braces. And I would consider having braces on my bottom teeth as an adult. I would consider it, but I'm a bit scared of looking weird. I've never had my teeth bleached, but again, I would really like to. I'm scared of all the horror stories that you hear. I've tried to bleach them myself, but it doesn't work. I think you've got to have a serious kit, and it was tasted horrible. And, oh, no, it's not for me. I'd like to have it done professionally, but it's very expensive. I've never worn shoe boots. I've worn, like, when I do my favourite shoes video, I'll show you what I've got. It's the closest. I've got these Jimmy Choos that are like caged, kind of, with a big zip up the front. I wear them all the time. They hurt so bad. But I wear them all the time. No pain, no gain. I love those shoes. So yeah, check out, when I do it. Look out my favourite shoe videos, because then you'll know what I mean. That's the closest to shoe boots I've worn. I've never worn kind of like, well, shoe boots, like ankle boot things. Never worn those. But again, I'd consider it. I've never slept in my makeup. I've always been really good at taking off my makeup and moisturising my face before I go to bed. No matter how drunk I was, I've always taken off my makeup. I'm all about face wipes. I've never been, only since I've started doing these videos, I've started using my eye makeup more and more, because I'll be doing, I'll already have my eye makeup on, and I'll do a tutorial, so I need to take my eye makeup off. And I don't want to take my base off, so I don't want to use a whole face wipe just doing my eye makeup. So I've started using that a little bit more, but face wipes, why not? They're the easiest things to use, and they're so cheap. You can get like £2 for £3 or something on these simple ones, the Johnson ones that I use. Face wipes. You'll never ever go to bed with your makeup on if you've got face wipes by the bed, and some moisturiser, obviously. I've never stuck to a diet or an exercise plan. No, that's not strictly true. I have never stuck to a diet, never. But I did last year start going to the gym quite regularly. But then I never really had a plan, and I didn't go kind of religiously 3 times a week. I tried to go 3 times a week, but sometimes I go more than that, sometimes I go less than that. I've never had a full-on plan that I've stuck to. I can't really say that I ever saw a huge improvement. I've seen, what's the opposite of improvement? Downfall? I have no idea. I've seen, it's got worse. Since I've not been going to the gym, I can see that I have got untoned labia in my areas. I don't want to be flabby. So it must have made some kind of difference, but oh my god, I really hope. I don't know where my microphone is on this laptop, but I really hope it's not where I've just had that pad, otherwise this could all be in silence. Or really, really quiet. Okay, anyway. I've never been 100% happy with my hair and makeup and everything that I'm wearing before I go out on a night out. Never. There's always something that while I'm getting ready, I'm like, oh, I hate that, or I hate that, or I wish this, or I wish that, and it's really annoying. So yeah, I've never been 100% happy with how I've looked on a night out. I've never breastfed. This is the start of my other ones. I've never breastfed because here's a little. This should have been my 5 random facts. Oh my god, I can't believe it wasn't. I might put a little annotation on that one. Anyway, because I have inverted nipples. That's right. And the worst thing of that is, I never even knew before I was pregnant. I was like 18 when I got pregnant. I know, it's bad. But I was 18 when I got pregnant, and before then I never knew I had inverted nipples. I'm not going to get them out and show you. Look it up on the internet. But inverted nipples, and I couldn't breastfeed. So I'm not all about that, actually. I'm not really that. I don't feel like I missed out on anything. No, I really don't. Anyway, I've never breastfed. I've never been single. I've kind of gone from boyfriend to boyfriend. I've never had kind of a period where I've gone out and pulled, as they say. I've never been single. And I've never had a one-night stand, which I'm quite proud of. Lots of things I'm not proud of that I've done, but I've never had a one-night stand. So yeah, they are my I nevers. They're all the ones that I could think of late last night when I was writing my list. I'm sure I'll probably end up putting up another I never list. Another I never list. Please tag me in your I never videos, or just put them as a video response so I can check them out. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.